thank you all for another great edition of Chevalier. I really appreciate you guys coming through. I had my first video to hit over 1,000 views in like the first 2 weeks. So I really appreciate it, man. It really means a lot to me. Like I said, I started Chevalier a few months ago as a way of sort of hopefully bridging the gap between men and women who are looking for happy and healthy relationships. But it all starts with the date. It all starts with the opportunity of putting yourself out there so that you can hopefully be loved and appreciated by a woman who would hopefully want to be with you. So from a man's perspective, from a woman's perspective, we all want to be with that person that's going to love and appreciate us, whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Asian, whether you're Hispanic, whether you're African, Australian, or even the penguins in Antarctica. Can't forget about them. Love is important to all of us. So just want to hopefully build on certain topics that people are interested in and hopefully create something where people are interested in building the conversation to talk about love, to talk about relationships, and to hopefully help people find what they're looking for. Because my value in life is the happiness that I'm looking for from helping you. Hopefully you'll take that happiness to someone else and help other people create this level of love for everyone. So thank you guys so much for joining Chevalier, and I am your host, Sebastian Michaelis, and let's get the show rolling today. I thank you all, man. I hope you guys. The TV thing, I literally bought this TV only to do this show. It wasn't easy to obtain, but I always said if I'm going to do something, I want it to be entertaining, and I didn't want to just do a backdrop of me just on the wall talking. I figured that the TV would be a cool addition to entertain, kind of like an entertainment within entertainment. It's not a subliminal thing. Maybe subliminal mean, hey man, get people into anime. So today's anime is Evangelion. Don't know if you know much about Evangelion, but yeah, good anime. Today's topic is sex and money. Sex and money. And the reason why sex and money is such an important topic, because generally speaking, and I want to make sure I say this sincerely, every man don't want sex. And every woman doesn't want money. But we're talking about the general masses of people. Men generally want sex, and women generally want money as the fundamental basis of their beneficial happiness and purpose for being in a relationship. So, for instance, per se, when a woman meets a guy, even whether she has her own money or not, if they go on a date in our society here in America, it's generally accepted that the man is going to pay, because in this country, we consider that normal practice. The man is the one that's supposed to pay for the dates, and the woman is the one that's supposed to give her companionship to the man through calling him consistently, through spending time on those quality dates, by making sure that he feels appreciated, and most importantly, giving him inspiration to continue to be that worthy woman of value that he'll want to be with and spend money on. I've said several times that the most valuable asset of a woman is not sex, it's inspiration. Women have that power to inspire a man to do things that are so great that he can literally benefit hundreds, even thousands of people without even knowing it, just from wanting to make that woman happy. And one of the best ways to come across these situations, to build happy and healthy relationships, is honesty. Letting a man know up front what it is you're looking for. Ladies, if you're looking for money, let a man know up front that you're looking for money. I need somebody to help you pay bills. Don't be scared to be open. Don't be scared to be honest. If you want a guy that's going to spend money on you, be honest and say, I'm looking for a man that's going to spend money on me. Because in today's generation, that's not a negative thing. That's not a bad thing at all. It's actually most guys will respect you because at least you're honest enough to be upfront to say what you want, rather than say, I'm just looking for a friend. I'm just looking for somebody to kick it with. I'm just looking for somebody to hang with me. And then a week later, you're talking about something's going on with your bills or you need money for this and that. That turns guys off. Because men respect transparency. And part of that transparency is letting guys know up front what it is you want. You want a relationship? Then let a guy know what it is you expect from that relationship. I want a guy that's going to buy me ice cream every Tuesday, and that's going to take tequila shots with me on Friday. So that way, if a man decides to be with you, then he knows what his expectations are. It's the same thing for a man. When a man goes out and dates a woman, and he says, I want cheese pizza, don't come with pineapples and apples and or oranges and say, here's fruit. Man say you want cheese pizza. You don't want nothing but cheese pizza. Letting people know what it is you want up front and your expectations for what it is you want will build better relationships because you won't have to be put in situations where you feel uncomfortable because you want more than what the person is willing to give. And what I mean by that is if you date a guy and you know you want money from him, but he doesn't have those financial assets to help you gain what it is you're looking for, then be woman enough to say, hey, this isn't the situation for me. I want to move on to someone that can, validate what it is I need. Same thing for men. If a man is with a woman and she's like, I don't want to have sex. I'm not a sexual person. I'm not looking to have sex right now because I'm trying to get my life together, which is respectable, right? Nothing wrong with that. But then that man can decide to move on to a woman who fits his needs. So he doesn't put the woman in a situation where she feels like, he has to cheat or he has to step outside of that relationship to make her happy. So building good relationships comes from being honest up front. It's almost like, like I said, it's almost like a job interview. When you go for a job, you get a job description. They tell you up front what it is you're applying for and what the duties and responsibilities of that job is. So that way when you do decide to apply, you're applying knowing what it is that you're getting yourself into. And to me, dating and relationships work the same way. If you're going to date with the purpose of letting a woman know what it is you want. So that way, in the end, if you guys decide to make it work, everybody can have what they want instead of people feeling like they're being taken advantage of. And that's why I say sex and money, because we know generally that women want a man who can provide money and men want a woman that can appreciate them, which is sex. So as adults, we find that medium where I can provide your wants and money and you can provide my wants and sex, and everybody is happy. There's a happy medium where we both get what we need, we both get what we want, everybody feels appreciated, and no one feels taken advantage of. And once we reach that point where people can be honest up front, whether it's in the first conversation, the first date, the first phone conversation, the first video chat, and say, hey, this is what it is I want, and they feel very honest about telling you what it is they want, then you getting what you want in the end, ladies, will be so easy. You will be able to appreciate that man for being open with you. So thank you all for your time. This is a topic that I've been getting emails about hitting. So hopefully you guys take this to heart. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your Sunday or whatever day it is. Yeah, Sunday. I'm just joking. Be safe. Peace. That's bet it's not working.